U.S. state of North Dakota. A protest by Native Americans demonstrators against construction of a pipeline on a field they consider sacred land. Dakota Access, LLC, a subsidiary of Energy Transfer Crude Oil Company. It is developing a new pipeline to transport crude oil from the Bakken Three Forks in North Dakota to a terminus in Illinois with additional potential points of destination along the pipeline route. The Dakota Access Pipeline project is a $3.7 billion investment into the United States directly. Your crimes to your countrymen can be undone, United States, if you stop construction on this pipeline. We are anonymous and we are watching you, Doppel. You took lands, seized bank accounts, stopped supply of water for constructing an oil pipeline after a signed treaty. You violated the treaty. Then went back on your own words and you dared to count any kind of violation done by any individual. You are sick. And we decided to take a stand with the Native Americans whose land you raped, whose sacred land you destroyed. Now it's time that the world sees what the mainstream media is keeping from the public. Anonymous launches Op No Doppel in solidarity with Native American protest against Dakota Access Pipeline. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
At the construction site of the Dakota Access Pipeline. It looks like there are at least 3 bulldozers that are, to people's surprise at this moment, actually bulldozing the land. There's a helicopter above, there's security here, and hundreds of people have been marching up when they heard that the construction site is actually active right now.
My name is Jacob Johns.
And where are you from?
I'm from Spokane, Washington. I'm Hopi and Anakamahatan.
And can you describe what you see, what they're doing?
They're bulldozing. They're bulldozing and preparing to install a pipeline to go underneath the river.
And above we see a helicopter.
The helicopter itself has been following us and taking pictures. And we're filming them in return.
Come on, guys! We gotta stop this! Why are we standing and watching? Get up there! Stop this!
People have gone through the fence, men, women, and children. The bulldozers are still going, and they're yelling at the men in hard hats. One man in hard hat threw one of the protesters down, and they're marching over the dirt mounds. Some of the security have dogs. The 6 bulldozers are pulling back right now. People are marching forward in their tracks. There are men, women, and children. More security trucks are pulling up. There are some protesters on horseback. Security has some kind of gas. People are being pepper sprayed.
We are not leaving! 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 We are not leaving!
Sir, reporter from New York, what are you spraying people with?
I haven't sprayed anything, man.
But what is that?
The guy just makes me in the face right now.
Amy Goodman, this guy makes me in the face.
Show us the label.
Look, it's all over my sunglasses. Just makes me in the face.
A dog.
Dog bit him right now.
Dog on me. These fuckers throw the dog on me. Look at this. Look at this.
Let me say.
You throw the dog on me. No, you did it on purpose, man. Over there with that dog. I was like walking, throw the dog on me straight, even without any warning, you know. Look at this. Look at this.
The dog,
Yeah, the dog did it, you know. Look at this. There. So did it.
Man, your dog just bit this protester. Your dog just bit that protester. Are you telling the dogs to bite the protesters? The dog has blood in its nose and its mouth.
And she's still standing here threatening.
You can't put your blame on the dog. You're an evil woman. You can't put your blame on the fucking dog. You will live with that.
These people are just threatening all of us with these dogs. And that woman over there, she was charging him, and it bit somebody right in the face, and then it charged at me and tried to bite me, and they're still threatening these dogs against us, and we're not doing anything.
Why are you letting her dog go after the protesters? It's covered in blood.
Stop the woman! You sick the fucking woman! What the fuck is wrong with you? Get your fucking dog out of here! Get your fucking dog out of here! Get the fuck out of here! It's here! Ruined! Get the fuck out! Get out! Get the fuck out! We ain't scared of you! We ain't scared of you! What the fuck's your dog gonna do? Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
After the protesters said that the dog was bloody from biting them, they then pulled the dogs away, and now pickup truck by pickup truck is pulling away. We'll see what happens. The protesters are moving in to ensure that the security leaves. Let's go check on this woman. What happened?
I just a lot of mace, and the sweat was dripping it in. The sweat was making it run down into my eyes. I had my glasses on, and that spared me the brunt of it, but then the sweat started putting it in.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
What's your name?
Raina Crow.
And what do you think you've accomplished today?
I hope we've accomplished letting Enbridge know that the people of this nation and the people of this world, tribal or otherwise, have withdrawn their social license to pollute water, and that they need to find an honest, nonviolent way to make a living.
Where are you from?
Duluth, Minnesota. I don't know more Duluth.
I got maced twice. I got bit by a dog. I was the front line.
Where did you get bit?
I got bit on the ankle where my boot is. So I told him they needed to leave, but the guy didn't believe me. So he didn't want to listen. He stuck his hand out and he maced me. This other guy, and I think he maced a lady too. Then they tried getting the dogs on us, so I was just standing there. I wasn't really doing nothing. That dog ran up on me and it bit around my ankle.
You pushed them back, though?
Yes.
Why is this such an important fight to you?
Because water is life. Like I said, without water, we wouldn't be here. These plants wouldn't be here. There'd be no oxygen. We all die without it. I wish they'd open their eyes and have a heart to realize, if this happens, we're not going to be the only ones going to suffer. They're going to suffer too.
What tribe are you with?
I'm Oglala Sioux, Full Blood.
From?
Pine Ridge Reservation.
No one owns this land. This land belongs to the earth. We are only caretakers. We're caretakers of the earth.
Do you feel like you won today?
We win every day when we stand in unity. We stand and we fight.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
What did you accomplish today?
We're protecting our water. That's what we were here to do, and that's what we did.
Where are your horses from?
Crow Creek, South Dakota.
And you came from there?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, describe the scene to us.
We protected our water, and we did a good job at doing it. Thank you.
Is there anything that you want to say to the American people?
To the American people.
To the American people.
Pay attention to the Dakota Access Pipeline and every other pipeline going through your state. This is not happening just here. This is happening all over America. This issue needs to be brought to a higher level. Everyone needs to know it.